Hello everyone and welcome back to my opinion. In this video I'll be previewing the first T20I taking place between England and India. This match will be taking place at Chester Street. Let's get into this preview. Starting off with the conditions, 5 T20Is have been played at this venue and the stats are as follows. Batting first is won thrice, chasing is won twice. Average first inning score 163, average second inning score 150, pace economy 8.9, spin economy 7.43, pace wickets 37, spin wickets 26. Batting first versus batting second. The wins when batting first have been convincing. All the wins have been convincing, but I think when batting first, in terms of total, it's a team score. 188 has won, 176 and 195. When chasing, he's got 139, 118 teams have chased that down. So I still feel batting first is the way to go at this venue. And pace versus spin economy, this venue assists the slower bowlers, and you're seeing the spinners have got a 1.5 run better economy rate than the seamers. And paces versus spinners wicket split. A lot of the venues, seamers have bowled more overs than the spinners. In spite of that, you've got 37-26, meaning the slower venue, the spinners are picking up many wickets for the lesser overs they bowl. So I feel if you win the toss and score 100, bat first, score 180, you've got good spinners, you've got a good chance to win the match. Let's get into the playing 11s. Starting off with India's 11th side, we've got Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Tilak Verma, Shreyas Iyer, Ishan Kishan, Shivam Dubey, Akshar Patel, Archit Rana, Arshdeep Singh, Prince Yadav, and Varun Chakravarti. And they may look to play Washington Sundar ahead of Prince Yadav, and I won't criticize that given the spin assistance at this venue. And if Shivam Dubey can fill in the rest of the overs by the seamers, then I think it will also be a good decision. I think they may play Prince Yadav. It's the reason why I've gone with 3 seamers. But if Vanyan Sundar does play, I think it will also be a good decision. And I've done something that I don't think they would do, and that is a Tilak Bhuvnar batting at number 3. And his position is at number 3. Where you saw in the second match, people were criticizing him because of not scoring the highest strike rate of the island, but that was when he was batting out of position. He's someone who takes a bit of time and then unleashes, and you saw even in the IPL when he played Bowen on a few occasions, he went through that kind of a blueprint. So I feel in this case, Tilak Verma at 3, Ishan Kishan at 5, where he'll look to play aggressively no matter what. I think it's better for India. And I've spoken about the one-dimensional nature of 3 of the top 4 in a previous video, where Sanju Samson weakness to the seaming ball. You've then got Shreyas Iyer, weakness of the seaming ball. Ishan Kishan, weakness of the seaming ball. If 2 of those are dismissed early, then you're not in a good spot. Abhishek Sharma is going to play aggressively no matter what. So Tilak Verma to break the one-dimensional nature of the top 4. I've got him at 3, which is his position, and Ishan Kishan at number 5. So that's how I think they should go. I don't think they would do that. And I don't think there is another selection conundrum apart from Washington Sundar playing ahead of Prince Yadav, and they may play one of Bishnoi or Chakravarti. But I think this is a template that India will go for. If they win the toss, they've got to bat first. And now on England, I think they will rest Jofra Archer and Josh Tongue since they just played in the Test match. And considering that, I've gone with Phil Salt, Will Jacks, Jacob Bedell, Harry Brook, Josh Butler, Sam Curran, James Coles, Liam Dawson, Luke Wood, Adil Rashid, Saqib Mahmood. And I would have played Jofra Archer ahead of Sam Curran, moved the rest of the all-rounders up one slot. But since I think they may rest him, I've gone with this team. And I don't think they would do this, but I think Josh Butler should bat number 5. And we've seen the technical flaw that's been mentioned elsewhere where his feet aren't moving early on. And given the difference between how bowlers bowl to start and the middle of the end of the innings, where they look to use a movement up front and bowl further lengths at the start, and that's what's been dismissing Josh Butler. But towards the end, they may be a bit more defensive, so they won't bowl in the same way. So I think Josh Butler, number 5, if they're not going to change the techniques in international cricket, they rarely do. I think that is a solution. Then Wojak's position is an opener, so I think this will still go well for England. And the side has got batting depth, where I think the 3 seamers being Sam Curran, Luke Wood, and Saqib Mahmood, since Jofra Archer and Josh Tongue will play. But even then, I think Saqib Mahmood's a good bowler. I think he's been injury prone, but he's someone who can bowl at the start and at the end. Luke Wood is more of a new ball bowler. Sam Curran, he's not threatening in any phase, but he's sort of someone who they can look to score some decent runs and then bowl and over whatever need be. And given the spinners would have more assistance at this venue, then I think they can still go with those 3 seamers. And then you've got Adil Rashid, Liam Dawson, James Coles, Will Jacks in the spin department, and you've got Jacob Bell, so it's good variety there. So I think this is how England would go, and if they win the toss, they have got to bat first. And now let's get to who has got the edge at per conditions. On slower venues, you've got to get to that 55 run mark as a batting side. Which top four will get you there for India? Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Tilak Verma, Shreyas Iyer, compared with Phil Salt, Bo Jack, Shaker, Bell, Hybrid. I think England have got a slight edge in terms of this, but India's top four can still get to 55, so I don't think it would be a determinant edge that I'll be giving England. But England have got a slight edge. I think it's not that the India batsmen can't get to that mark. And then looking at the middle order, I think you've got Ishan Kishan, Shivam Dubey, Akshar Patel for India. For England, you've got Joss Butler, but I don't think they'll play in there. Sam Curran, James Coles, Liam Dawson have got batting depth. Because of that batting depth, I'm going to be giving the edge to England. The spin bowling, Varun Chakravarti, Akshar Patel, and if Washington plays, then him. And even if Ravi Bishnoi plays ahead of Varun Chakravarti on services where they've got not much bounce, I think it will be effective. But for England, you've got many spin bowling options, but apart from Atul Rachid, you think who's going to sort of threaten the India batsmen? Then I don't think they'll be doing so as much. I've given the spin edge to India because of the names. And the fast bowling, Ashdeep Singh, if Prince Yadav plays, then Harshit Rana, Shivam Dubey. Compared with England, you've got Saqib Mahmood, Luke Wood, Sam Curran. I think India have got the fast bowling edge holistically, so I think I'll go with a bowling edge for India, batting edge for England. Because of the batting depth, I'm going to give a slight edge to England going to this match to see what happens. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe, share, friends. This is my opinion.